Good afternoon. I'm here after a long time of not being here. Well, long in terms of the internet. Is things working? Because I haven't actually checked. I've just sat down. It seems to be working. Okay. Let me get actually set up properly. Not that. Switch to that for a second. Good. What was next? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Hi Halo. Thought I'd have a slight change. I thought I'd change it up a little bit. I made that less than 10 minutes ago. Hi Maya. I just it was something that came into my mind about a week ago, and about 10 minutes ago it came back into my mind, and so I thought I'd make it. A long time ago I made an almost identical thing, and put it on as like oh look, I'm streaming now, but it was what I looked for that, I found it wasn't very good, so I just remade it. So yeah, we've got that until the Monty Python estate comes and takes me down. Today I haven't actually got the thing up, but today I thought I'd try 7 Days to Die again, since it's now in version 1.0. It's been in it for a few days. It's been a few days since version 1.0 came out, but I was very critical of the idea of version 1.0, and so I thought that it would be worth having a look at what version 1.0 is. I haven't seen anything overly negative about 7 Days to Die in 1.0. I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know how much it'll have changed, but yes, so I thought I'd have a look. I haven't loaded it up since around this time last year, it seems. John Cleese comes to punch me out. I'll see that out my window. I'll look out the front window and that's what I'll see coming towards me. I'm not setting up the stream interaction thing because I can't be bothered and I don't really like it. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I haven't even looked at what the change log is. I can't remember fully what was changing. I remember it was going to come in a few different stages. I'm going to need to set it up so that you can actually see what's going on. Do that. I'm still not feeling incredible, by the way. It's not helped by how warm it is today. So we will see. We'll see how this goes. I've already seen something I don't like about this update. Can you hear that? You might be able to nod. You can't. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me do this. Here we go. This is the new opening page, main menu. Where is it? I've got nothing against the menu just yet. You can say ooh all you want. Actually, no, I do. And you could. Well, this isn't an advert. That's shit. This here, 7 Days Blood Moon's wishlist now. They haven't proved to me that they can make a game in any less than 11 years. So, can you see my cursor? There you go. You can't even see me. Hi. They haven't proven to me that they can they could make a game at all. I don't care. It's annoying. That moves very. Wait, hold on. No, okay. I thought that it wasn't actually following the time the bar underneath it. You can't really see it because I'm in the way, but you know you get the idea. Let me. Do I want to? No, I can't. I don't. I can't be fucked. I don't care. I was gonna I can't be asked fixing the lighting. I'm too lazy. I'm still don't feel great. I'm just. Okay, so yeah, -1 in my books. This is a $45 game, $40 game, 35, 30, 40 quid, £40 for this game ish, give or take. Can you hear it? I don't think you can. Let me sort that out. How do I do that? No, not that. Go away. Piss off. Yeah. And then I want this. Yeah. Go here. And then that then goes through this one. And now you can hear it. There we go. Okay, so yes, no. I hate this. I don't like that it's as you said, Maya, there's an advert on the thing advertising its merchandise. So that's one for the category of they haven't got any fucking money left because they've taken 11 years to make one game. And then also they're advertising another game, which I've never heard of, and I don't care about, under the 7 Days brand. So, you know, as far as I'm aware, they're going to try and do what they're hoping. They're hoping that what they're going to do is turn into like the Hello Neighbor. They're trying to turn into Hello Neighbor as far as I'm concerned, and they're just going to release loads of things under the 7 Days brand. The speed of it is annoying. That is true. It's annoying, but that's like not really a problem because you're not meant to spend much time on here. Also, hold on. This is the main menu. They've just added that splash screen. This is the old main menu. They've not changed anything. This is just the old main menu. What's the fucking point? What's the fuck? That there is just to sell shit to you. Just have it here. Have a little box here, like Call of Duty does. What's the point of that previous screen? I would be less critical of this if this wasn't 11 years in the making. There's two things. So, I admit that 7 Days to Die is a game I've put over 200 hours into or something. I've put a lot of time into 7 Days to Die. I like the game. But I got it a long time ago when it was cheap. And so my opinions on it are going to be based purely off of, is it worth it now? like, is it worth the price increase? And is it worth 11 years of production? From Steam, 7 Days Blood Moons is a 4v1 fight to the death. Survivors for it's just Dead by Daylight then. Is that what it's going to try and tell me? It's like it's Dead by Daylight. It's a 4v1 fight to the death. Survivors fortify bases and scavenge for materials in their plight against the relentless horde. The zombie hive master commands and possesses the horde to crush the survivors. Who will prevail? Why is that? Do I have to pay for this? Do I have to pay for that? That's the real question. Do I have to pay for that? Because if it's under the 7 Days brand, I'm sure as fuck it's going to be in the 7 Days to Die engine. So why is it not just in the base game that's taken them 11 years to build? I'm looking that up. You may have already told me, but I'm looking at it anyway. Okay. It's not telling me how much it is yet because it's in early access. It's shit. It's gonna be shit. I can tell you right now. I'm looking at the pictures of it. It's gonna be shit. It's gonna be awful. They're just gonna repackage 7 Days to Die. That's all they're doing. I'm angry now. Hold on. I've lost this. There it is. I'm angry now. They're going to try and resell 7 Days to Die to me, and I'm not going to buy it. It's going to take them another 11 years to get it in a playable state. Although this has been in a playable state for 11 years, they just haven't released it. About the kind of asymmetric PvP can be fun, and there hasn't been a game master versus party. That's true. It isn't Dead by Daylight, but the real question is, my thoughts on it is not, is the game going to be original and good? It's why is that not in 7 Days to Die? What have they spent 11 years doing? And why have they got an advert for it slapped on 7 Days to Die now? I'm going to start a new game. It is because they ran out of money. That is just it. This is as nothing as ever. Joe. Let's go. Alright. I mean, graphically, that looks a lot better than it used to. I give what? Alright. You can have you. This. Oh fuck. This looks nicer than it used to. This whole character creation screen though is a bit shit. I can't complain about... yeah, there we go. Oh. You've not really liked it since they changed how the research and stuff work. It's... Yeah, I think I'm similar. I liked it when it used to be a whole lot more simple. Yeah, that's the man. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, there we go. That look... I will admit that this does look nicer. I mean, we're not in the actual game yet. This is just a character creation, so we'll, you know, we will see. We will see where it goes, but no, yeah. I want to. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, look at that. This is Joe. This is. Okay. Joetopia. We'll keep it the usual game world. Chunk persistence is fine. We'll leave everything like this. I'm not going to play with it. Where is persistence? That's fine. Oh yeah. I'll keep XP multiplier up because I can't be asked for that. Servo is offline because I don't want to play with anyone. All right, let's see. Let's see how it looks now. Because as good as it might look, I know I'm going to be looking for reasons to hate it. I do know that, but a year ago, I think, it was like a few months. It was like half a year ago or something. They announced that 1.0 was coming up. Yeah, they announced 1.0 was coming up. And so they've had a year to get it ready, or at least they've had a little over a year, because let's assume that they were working on 1.0 before it released. Before they announced it. Sorry, that's fine. I would like to know. I want to see if everything that has changed now makes sense, and it looks exactly the same. It's the same fucking game. I mean, it's good. It wasn't going to change the game. It's lagging, but you know, we'll let it load in. The textures are a little bit high res. What we got in here? Yeah, that's the same texture as before. No, that's the exact same texture. Hold on. Let me give it a second. In fact, I think that might take a little bit longer. These textures may be slightly higher res. I'll give it that. You know. Oh no, there we go. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. Hyperspheric. Oh, okay. I'm running at a clean 40 frames a second right now. Do you fucking mind? Well, the animations are nicer, but it's still... My arm is sprained. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. My computer is going crazy. Okay, it didn't take that long to load, Halo. I'll give it that. Oh. Okay, let's try. Ah, that's probably fucking why. There we go. Let's make sure things aren't on that don't need to be. Just turn it down just a little bit. Yeah, do that. So that's oh. Oh. Okay. Game has been in development for 11 years and it is still unoptimized as shit. I'm infected. That's not 1.0's problem. Do you fucking mind? Oh. So yeah, okay. So the player models, the models are nicer. I give it that. Oh, oh, oh. Yep. Just a lovely clean 3 frames a second. Okay, yep. Let's turn it. Let's you know, we'll turn it down even more. It's fine. Let's okay, here we go. Yeah, that's about how I think the game should look for me to be able to play it effectively. Yeah, there we go. Now it feels good. Now we're getting a clean 90 frames a second. Okay. Version 1.0. Just in case you're wondering. It's also incredibly fucking dark. Hold on. Why does it do that on stream? It's not that dark on my game. Version 1.0, 11 years, you're right. Let me go to this and then oops, filters. Let me add a color correction to it to increase the gamma. There we go. I'll increase the gamma. Just I don't know what for whatever reason. It was the same as last time I was playing this. Is that the brightness, the gamma on this just absolutely tanks on OBS for some reason. Okay, so yeah. This game 1.0, by the way, just in case you're wondering, this game is in 1.0. Ooh, electrical traps. It's going to sound like I'm going to be mean to this game, and I think I should be, because it's been in development for 11 years, and it still runs like shit, and now they're charging more for it. They're charging more for it, I want you to know. It's now $40 fucking. I'll be fair to it. Let's increase, so it wouldn't run at high. Let's try medium. Let's see what it looks like at medium. The game is released on what they added. Well, they've added new models to the game, haven't they? They've added new models. They've, you know, this hyper-realistic dog is now in the game. Oh, the lighting's always shit. Oh, yeah, I won't give them that. Okay. Well, there we go. I'm playing it medium. It doesn't feel too bad. I do want you to know, I have a 4070 Ti. Like, my graphics card is good enough. I don't want people to think that I was playing above my weight limit. I have a 4070 Ti. My computer is making noises that I don't think it should do while playing an indie game. Especially one that's been in development for 11 years. Okay, we're gonna have to find somewhere to live. I don't know if there's going to be any construction noises today. There might be some. I have to have my window open because I will die because it's currently 27 degrees in my room. Got to take into account it's a 3D indie game. Yeah, so it's fucking Minecraft and that fucking works. Minecraft works perfectly fine. You can't just fucking say 3D indie game. But that's the other thing, Halo, is it says you say that this shit that they've promised that isn't in there, and it's like yeah, you're right. So what is 1.0? What the fuck is the lighting doing? I mean, I've got a torch inside. It's fair. They released 150 fucking 5. That's got to be valueless. Okay. Okay, the lighting's meant to do that, by the way. That's a feature. This is a... I was gonna say I'm shocked at how bad this game is for a game that's been in development for 11 years. I was gonna say that. Oh, a bit like that. But I'm not shocked. I expected this from the beginning. Who the fuck is Alistair? That's stupid. The fact that I have... That's... What is this game meant to be? Oh, I could steal a potted plant. Taking that with me. I think... Oh, what's this? There's a YouTube guy who does this kind of thing. It's probably Maya. Who is it? It's Wicked Wiz. Oh, like... Wicked Wiz, we'll probably do a video on it. I won't be surprised. The model, like, they've changed. The cotton now has 3D models. I'll give it that. They've added a 3D model to the cotton plant. That's been a 2D texture for 11 years, and so they've added a 3D model for the cotton plant. I haven't added a 3D model for the flower, though. But the cotton plant is at least 3D. Oh, that's new, I think. Oh, there's a zombie over there. Okay. Anything in here? Oh, I got some metal. Got some iron. Ah! Fuck! That scared me more than anything in Outlast. What the fuck have they been doing for 11 years? I could show you the video that got me into this game that released 11 years ago, and you wouldn't be able to see a fucking difference. Oh, hold up, there we go. Alright, it couldn't render me hitting him in the head. Okay. I'm gonna die soon. Why is that so quiet? Why was that so quiet? What have they actually... I was coming into... Because, okay, visually, it does look nicer. I will give them that. Do the tutorial. Oh, yeah, I should be doing that. Sorry. I've got to open the challenge window. I don't know why there's that, but, you know, here's the challenge window. Basics of survival. Okay, so the challenges are just tutorials, really, it seems. Welcome to the challenges window. You've got to be excited. These challenges aim to guide you through the fundamental basics of gameplay and beyond. Review each challenge description to understand your objectives and know where to find crucial information to help you survive. A challenge can be tracked by selecting it and pressing A. Once the challenge has been completed, return to this window to redeem your reward by selecting it and pressing W. Redeeming all of the challenges in each row will grant you a special reward. Good luck, survivor. Alright, okay. Okay. I just don't understand. So I think probably what has happened with things like the tutorial is that they added that a long time ago, and so they've started the idea, because I don't think games need a tutorial. What the fuck is all this? Oh, it's the fucking shit. It's telling me all about that. I don't need... Oh, sorry. I'm still dying. How do I open that again? Here we go. Stop that. There we go. I ain't doing that. You're right in there. Oh! I just fucking teleported in. I don't... Oh, it cannot. That spray of blood is like so much more... That's cool. Oh, the face blows up. That's cool, isn't it? Oh, oh, that's me crouching. That's my crouch. Why is my crouch so... Why is it so pathetic? I'm just bending my knees slightly. That's probably worse on my knees than just, like, regular crouching. They've added, yeah, they fucking slap completed on that. I don't want that. Fuck that off. Wait, I can, yeah, there we go. I can learn how to make that. And I've also got this. What is this? Do you have pets? Pet pests? Check out these crazy chat. Okay, let's use that. This is, hold on. Oh yeah, that's the speed I fucking go downstairs. What? Whoa! I mean, I sprinted then, but it takes forever to walk up them. Fair enough. And just like sprint down them. Okay. This is a predetermined. This is a pre-made map, so I can't like get too annoyed at like the actual buildings. Well, I can because they made them. But what I mean is something that I did quite like about a lot of 7 Days to Die. Oh, there's two of them here. One thing I liked about 7 Days to Die has been the oh, they tripped over the body there. You see that very briefly. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh. Yep. I just walk up to them. It's fine. One thing I liked is how all the little houses were like little mini quests. But the problem with that is that oh, I think I might have died. Yeah, there we go. The problem with it's like she's eating me out. All right. They've added some new animations. I'll give them that. That's the old one. They haven't updated these pictures. Is there a permadeath mode? There probably is, yes. Oh, I've been resurrected. The problem is, it seems like they've lent too much into the, you know, it's like what is going on with the torch? That's a bit funky. You kind of have a choice as to whether or not, oh, there's another flowers that's been in the game since it launched originally, and it's still a 2D model. Why only the cotton? What have they spent the past year doing? They've ported it over to a new engine, I think. I think that's what they've done. So with the whole like each house being its own little thing, is that's kind of, you can either have a survival game or a quest-based game, and they've tried to mix both of them together, which I don't think is necessarily bad. That's fine, but it feels like, so what I was trying to say earlier, but I kind of got distracted, is they add features and then they just keep building on them and refuse to get rid of them. So like the tutorial thing, the tutorial is optional now, or at least it's, you know, the tutorial is optional, you don't have to do it. But I think that games don't necessarily need a tutorial, and because they have added that, now they have forced themselves to work around it. So like the this challenges system, I don't think you need this. Like, you don't need any of this. But because they added this kind of thing to begin with, they can't get rid of it. They added it to the game. You're dead or alive. And so they just had to lean into it. And so now you have like different difficulty levels. Instead of allowing the player to go to a location and figure out how difficult it is, now they say, this is the smokehouse. It isn't that dangerous. The tutorial, fuck is that? Oh, it's the 16. This feels like a mobile game, doesn't it? This looks like one of those fake mobile zombie survival games, doesn't it? Hello. They've slapped a new coat of paint on it. Oh, have I ripped his face off? Yeah, look at that. They've slapped a new coat of paint on it, but like it's still, it just looks like it just looks like a mobile game. I don't think it's an insult to mobile games. At least mobile, but what I mean the what's it called? You know those like videos, those stupid mobile game ads that you see. It's just one of those. Okay. Oh, shotgun shells. You know what? I think I don't want to be mean to the I want to find some positive, yeah. But the only positive I can find right now is that it looks marginally better. That's what I've come to. That's what I've come up with so far. Is it looks marginally better than it used to. You know, I might be being a little bit too mean by saying marginal. There's a lot of things that look a lot better, but like that view is identical to what it was last time. You've had Billy Joel dancing with yourself stuck in your head all day. Dancing with myself. Everybody can't stop dancing with them. I don't know what song that is. Perception mod. Installed in headgear, these AI-enabled contact lenses enhance sight and targeting. That is the worst fucking sentence I have ever read. I hate that. What the fuck are you on about? What the fuck do you mean? AI-enabled contact lenses. What is this game? What have they added? I'm asking. I'm no longer being nice to it. They've added AI-enabled contact lenses to my survival zombie game. You don't need this. Just give me a helmet and say it increases perception because it looks good. That's all you need to do. Also, it's a contact lens. Why do I have to put it in my headgear? What the fuck? The thing is, you say it's the same game, but it's been released, so it's no longer their problem. But they have committed to like a year of updates. They haven't just slapped a version 1 on it because it isn't finished. They've just said they've released it, but they've still got 3 more quarters, I think, of content updates. I knew what song I was singing. I know I was singing Dancing in the Moonlight. I don't know the Billy Joel song that Maya was talking about. Why am I punching the crate with a torch? Because I want whatever books are inside. I mean, I didn't know who sang Dancing in the Moonlight. I just knew of the song. You know? Okay, there we go. Books. Books, as far as the eye can see. Improves vehicle crafting skill. Great. That's whatever. Do I feel... improves handgun crafting skill. Ooh. I've unlocked handguns. Pipe quality 2. Wow. That's cool, isn't it? You know what? Let me just... That's how long it... So, hold on. That's how long it takes for the thing to open up. When it pauses, I press it, and that's how long it takes for these to open up. It has to load 2 buttons. What the fuck is it doing? Wait, hold on. Does it... Yeah, no. I wonder if they just don't exist. What's it doing? What the fuck is this? What is this? I want... Oh, I can't change the view distance. Why can I not change the view distance? What's the fucking point of that? It's the motion blur off. Let's see if that gets us a few extra frames. What is this? What? If this... Look at it. This is stupid. What's this? This is a quest, I think so. Ugh, it's the fucking cotton plants. Camping rest area. Ah. Look at the fucking lot. Look at the... Hold on. It's just random how long it takes to load that up. Let me turn the LOD up. LOD distance. 100%. Yeah. I know that's like... I know it's this... But... Look how far it loads. Like, it doesn't load things that far. What is the lighting doing? What? What? What the actual... How do you spend 11 years on a game and have it look like this? What the actual fuck have they been doing? I should probably start, like, playing the game properly to to see if anything's actually changed. They're best? My fucking YouTube video that I've been working on for like 2 weeks and I haven't released anything. Like, my YouTube channel feels better than this. And I've not been making anything. I've been working on a YouTube video like on and off for the past like... Honestly, the YouTube video that I cancelled because it was so shit was better than this. Ow. Oh, look, it's BJ's gas. That's funny, isn't it? They got the word BJ. I wouldn't have cared about that joke if this game didn't take 11 years to make. I would have been like, oh, that's funny, isn't it? You're right about your punk line there, Halo. I read that ages ago. I just never responded to it. Come on. Oh, the stamina system is awful, but that's not a new problem. That's always been a problem in this. Investigating them for money laundering? I don't know what do you mean money laundering? I don't know where they're getting money to launder. Do you mind? Oh, for goodness sake, now I'm bleeding. Sorry, I'm not. I've just got a cough. Oh, I'm still bleeding out. Yeah. Admittedly, their best is not very good. That's true. Just because it's their best doesn't mean that their best is very good. Okay. You know, the other thing is that for the past many years of the 11 years this game has been in development for, this game map has been the same. Like, they haven't done anything. Just the more that I think about this game, the more I realise they haven't actually done anything. Because minor things around the game map has changed. I want to actually check. Could you stop, please? Because the way that this game... I'm just... Give me a minute. Bear with. Because... New game. Oh, they've got, like, new territory. I don't know. Oh, that's pre-gen. So they've got a couple things. How many... One... Oh, no. They have one game world that they've made. They've changed... The thing... But the map itself hasn't changed. They've added and changed things a little bit. Is this the O2 DayZ mod? No, because that's better than this. But the point, you know, the point is these pictures here, they haven't bothered to change these either. They haven't bothered to change the images, the loading images. I don't think they have. Maybe they have, actually. But it's more of a testament for fucking how boring the game is. You've had to relearn at least twice in 11 years. That's a lot, actually. I really don't understand how you can manage to learn that. Don't get me wrong, things have changed. You're right. But, like, where I spawned just there, that's where I spawned when I started playing this last year. You know... This whole area is the same. There's not... The other thing is that there's no other maps. They haven't added any new maps, you know. They've had 11 years. If they'd have made... They could have made the game and then spent like a year making another map. And that could have been like the content updates as them adding new maps. Maybe adding new types of zombies. But they haven't done that in like 6 years. What has changed? Well, it's got new models. The cotton plant now has a 3D model as well. Unless you're just talking about the map itself, in which I couldn't tell you what has changed. You know, I will admit, you know, I'm going out of my way to nitpick, but if your game hasn't changed much in 11 years, I think I've earned the right to nitpick. I think I'm allowed to complain that your game hasn't changed in 11 years, and if it has changed, it's not necessarily changed for the best. Why is there a nurse in this building? That's the other thing about this, is it's like, what's the fucking point of the nurse? Oh, that's something they've changed. I've just noticed. They've got rid of the sexy nurse. They replaced the sexy nurse with that nurse. They finally realised that people are a bit weirded out by the fact that one of the nurses was a sexy nurse. How was that? Why was that in the game? I'm just now realising. Why was one of the zombies just a sexy nurse? Before I stole it off of a Unity asset page. I don't even know if this is in Unity. More useless shit. Okay. They should have counted. The proof crowd. I genuinely think they should have just counted their losses many years ago and given up. Like they should have been like, listen, we can't make a game. People enjoy the game in its current state. We're just gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna go do something else. You know, we're gonna take what we've learned and work on something else. What is the lighting doing? I know that lighting is a difficult thing in games. Every game has lighting problems, but most games that have lighting problems haven't been in development for 11 years. And I'm going to keep bringing that up because this game would be perfectly fine if it actually came out 3 days ago. You know, if it entered early access 3 days ago. I can't get over the fact that they've just added a 3D model for the cotton plant. Nothing else. Oh, that is real nice, that is. Thank you. This does look like an asset flip. That's the problem. But, like, Why does the light do it? Most games do something similar to this, where it just loads shadow around you, but, like, not that close to you. Right. This is abysmal. That's what I'm saying. The shadow's moving with me when I'm in shade. This game is actually abysmal. I don't need to know that Sean Shack is almost dangerous. I'm 25. I could read danger with my eyes. But the thing is like the idea of being like, you can make early access slot while getting paid for it. The problem with that's true, but usually the games don't last very long. Do you know what I mean? They'll make a game either as an asset flip, or they'll go out of their way to just get a load of stuff to, you know, they'll start making a game, but then realize they don't actually know what they're doing, like what I assume happened here. And then they'll just eventually give up, like the people that made not StarMade. What is it, StarMade? You know what I mean? Just during like the Minecraft boom, the boom of creative games like this, survival games. There was one that was set in space, and that guy then, I think they went on to make like what was it? Like a castle-based one. I see they still have this as a way of dropping loot, but that's fine. It's not a problem. It's a bit strange. I just love that all they have done is like I was gonna say a slight UI overwork, but they haven't even done that. All they have done is just slap a new challenges page on it, increase the poly count on the models, and push it out as version 1. That's all they've done. They've just increased the poly count on models. They have spent over a year just having someone painstakingly remake all the models. What's the fucking point? It's not. Was it Starbound? What was the one of them's like a 2D Terraria clone. I don't mean that. No. That's not what I'm talking. That's not the one that I'm talking about. It's not StarMade either. You know what? I'm gonna have a look. Have you got semi-Halo? Oh, okay, different versions of the map. That's fair. What the fuck was going on in Alpha 15? Why is the entire outside... Oh, maybe that was like when they still had radiation and things. What is the game I'm thinking of? Give me a sec. I want to look it up. It's a dead game now. It was another one that I saw, like seeing Starforge. That was it. Starforge was actually a scam. It started off as going to be something like some survival, like space survival game, and then it like switched into like a base building survival game, and then the people who made it abandoned it and are notorious for abandoning games, and then they went and made like the same sort of thing but set in like medieval knights and things. I can't remember what it's called. You're going on a 500-kilometer road trip tomorrow. You're going to visit the German Tank Museum. Oh, good luck. Have fun doing that. You're going to see a Panzerhaubitze. I don't know if they'd have those in a museum. Well, at least there's 5,000. I don't know if there is... I don't know if Panzerhaubitze is a German word for, like, artillery piece. Yeah, I mentioned Wicked Wiz earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if he would do a video on this. $35, by the way, this game is. I just want you to know. I know I'm going to keep reiterating it, but 11 years and $35 for this game. Just in case you're wondering. What? Who the fuck is that? That's just a painting. Although, to be fair, it just goes to show more of... Is it $45? Sorry, I'm thinking 40 pounds. Sorry, I'm getting my numbers mixed up. But yeah, I was gonna be like, oh no, it's just a painting. But then it's like, well, why is the painting double-sided? Fuck you. It's just self-propelled artillery. Ah, okay. Have our viewing habits synchronized enough yet? You showed a video, that Osu video that you brought up and sent to Halo, or sent it in the Discord at least. I was gonna comment when you sent that the other week, because I'd also been recommended that video. I just hadn't watched it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's alright. Just fall over in place. This is... This game is fucking stupid. I feel like I'm being overly mean to the game, but at the same time, like it feels wrong for me to be laughing at everything that looks bad. Because I understand it's an indie game. It's almost like I know that it may sound like I'm expecting AAA level from an indie game, but like that's almost true. I get that. Where the bloody hell did you lot come from? This would look fine. The other problem is that the game... Wait, hold on. Was the game in alpha or was it in beta until it released? Because if they've gone straight from alpha to beta, they really need to understand how game development works. Alpha to release, sorry. Hi, Zola. You've oopsie daisies been going, oh yeah. Don't you worry. Not much has changed. Oh, I've died. I want to see cock. What did you miss? I died. That's what it is. Alright. Some Roblox games have modes that have better fight. Roblox as a whole just has better content than this. But that's the thing. You are right, Halo. Is that indie games nowadays are being held to a much higher standard, which is a little bit like this game wasn't originally made when indie games were held to a high standard. You know, Undertale hadn't come out yet, Cuphead hadn't come out yet, a number of similar games hadn't come out yet. I can't really remember any similar things. But you know, a lot of high effort indie games hadn't come out yet. So you know, at least when this game was being announced and first was coming out, this was great. This was amazing when it first came out. But yeah, you're right that the standard of indie games has increased dramatically, and this just doesn't align with it. You can get Cuphead for like 15 quid, and that has every frame being hand drawn. You know. And then you've got this in which the shadows like follow you. The load on demand distance is about 4 meters. That guy there just popped in front of me. And it's taken them 11 years. How's life, Zolan? Not Zolan. Life is going fine. I've been ill for a week. I haven't streamed for a week because I've not been very well. But hold on, I'm just walking up a steep cliff. But other than that, I'm doing better. Still got a bit of a cough, but in general, nothing really's changed since the last time you were here. Can I please call my backpack the Shag Pack from now on? No, what? What the fuck? See, like if I hide the bits that are like if I stand back a little bit so I can't see like it that looks nice. That looks not $40 game nice, but don't just ignore that zombie doing whatever that was. That looks nice. That looks like an environment that I want to go and run in and explore and frolic through. You know, this is like a cool little mountain pass here. This is cool. I like this. I'll give them that. You can have this. There is a repeating texture down there, but you know, we just don't look at that. Just don't look at the repeating texture. It's an indie game. You're still playing League of Legends, so nothing's changed for you. I understand. I mean, I recently went back to World of Warcraft. Nothing's changed with me. There. Indie game doesn't necessarily mean it's a shit game. It's just that it's not fun to buy major publishers. That's true. But in the same way, it still means that it just means that the general quality of indie games has gone up. Just that the jump from 2D and 3D is really cumbersome. It can be, but I don't think it's 11 years of a suckage cumbersome. And also, this game didn't switch from 2D to 3D. This game has been in development in 3D for its entire life. This is the difficulty of 3, guys. Be careful. Yeah. Anything in here? Lockpick and some lead. Oh, bit of lag. The game looks much nicer. I every time I well, up close, every time I'm wandering around, the game looks nicer. I'll give it that. But I think that's probably what they're hoping everyone will focus on. This game could turn out to be the greatest game ever, you know. This could turn out, this game could, over the course of this next year, this game could be updated and evolve into the best zombie survival game ever made. You know, they have the opportunity to continue making it. you know, they've released it, but they've not finished it. And I would still consider it a bad game, no matter how good it gets, because it took them 11 years. That will be the be all and end of it, is that they claimed to release it unfinished, and it took them 11 years, and it's 40 quid. Was it alpha straight to 1.0? I was wondering about that. If they understood that beta is something that you're meant to go through. You definitely want to get into bed WoW sometimes, but you can't make yourself do it. You're a pussy and can't find the courage. I understand. It's not. I mean, I'm getting back into it and forcing myself not to play tank, because if I play tank, I don't do much because I get too afraid of annoying people. I think I'm going to play Hunter in the next expansion. Still 10 times worse than the forest. No, the forest is great. Shut up. The forest is 10 times better than this. I'd love the forest. I mean, I haven't played Sons of the Forest yet. I want to do that at some point. Forest is great. Fuck off. Yeah. Look at this. Hold on, did I just... I don't want to admit to noticing this, but did they add jiggle physics to this thing's titties? Yes. Yes, they did. They added jiggle physics to my zombie titties. They added jiggle physics to the zombie titties, guys. The zombie titties have got jiggle physics on it. We can all go home now. You know what? I take it all back. This game is perfect. They added everything I ever wanted. Yep, look at that. They were like, oh, we'll get rid of the sexy nurses, guys. Don't worry. But we are going to make out that all the other women have titty physics. It's really, really important. Really important that the titties do jiggle. The last one before 1.0 was Alpha 21 or 22. Okay. Oh, guns. It still struggles from the whole, you can put a gun on a rack, but you're not going to actually give me a gun. Every game does that, though. It's not something to be, not something to get specifically annoyed at for this. Oh, I'm over encumbered. That's unfortunate. Where should I live? Should I live in here? Should I make this my base? Might as well. Oh, it's him again. Got in here? Anything good? No. Wait! Yeah. Just... What was I thinking about? So earlier in my sorry, I didn't read that you said that making a competent 2D game as far as in this kind of realistic 3D. That's true. That's true, but it doesn't excuse the fact that they did, and they're charging money for it. Actually, no, it's not that they're charging money for it. I think this game would be fine if they'd have just kept the price the same. If they'd have just been like, oh yeah, no, this is just going to be 15 quid from now on. I don't think I was thinking, Siggy, I'll be honest. You get back in your main hunter like the old days and you'll lose it. Hunters, I've been playing it just a little bit recently, Hunter. There's a lot. It's been pretty fun. It's pretty simple, really, as well. I have two like lightning dogs that follow me around called Rat and Rot. Although that hunter is on Mr. Pandaria remix, so it's got like all of its numbers like really really big, so it's just like stupidly powerful. All right, I think I'll set up in here a little bit. I think that's right because 20 euros ish. That's probably like I don't know. It's like it's less than 20 quid, I think. I like how they've gone out of their way to make like doctors and nurses be different now, because there's another like doctor slash nurse zombie there. There's like a child nurse. What are they called? I don't remember. But no, like, because if you start paying too much for games, because I think that once something starts pricing itself above that, that's when you start having your expectations go up. Like a lot with price, you know, the more that you pay for something, the more you expect to be having a very good time with it. If you pay like 10 quid for a game, and if you baby extract as a child nurse, it's not what I meant. I didn't mean a midwife. If you're paying like 20 quid, like if I paid 15 quid for this game, which I did probably, this would be great. What's that on the back of there? I bet that's going to become merch at some point if it's not already. Ooh. What we got in here then? Interesting. Oh. Fuck off. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, I think it just turned nighttime. I think that's why they're all suddenly started running. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh. You've got a job interview in a few hours, Halo. Well, good luck. Alright. I've spent the past hour talking about how awful this game is. I should probably like try and play it maybe. Okay. Yep. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, I hate that this game is like becomes nigh impossible when it hits nighttime. You're gonna work at Dollar General? Oh, I bet you'll meet some really interesting people there. Oh, yep. Just spawn me on a cliff edge. Why don't you? That's fine. Okay. Who the fuck are these people? John Smith, aka Too Fresh, known for to account of theft. I'm glad they wrote to account and not accounts. Yeah. Matthew Huang, I think. He's missing, just in case you're wondering. Ah, Bud McLovin. He's wanted for 5 account of theft. Who the fuck are these people? These members of the group, of the team? Oh, they got like other ones here. There are like more than one. Do you fucking mind? I'm reading about missing people. Oh yeah, this is fair. This is a fun part of the game. Yeah, this is fun. And I enjoy it. Yeah, this is fun. I mean, this is a good game, isn't it? My computer is not liking. I mean, it's very warm today, so you know, at least it's that. But okay. Hi, Zoe. Remember, if you're nervous, just imagine your future boss naked. Don't it? Ah, yes, like 4 paper. You're right, Salty. Alright, so I need a weapon. What if he has abs and is really handsome? Or the more reason to, really, isn't it? Just as long as they don't know. Just imagine Squilliam. You're fine? Good. Okay. I'm glad. Yoink all those. I'm a little bit encumbered, but nothing wrong there. They've reduced the number of the amount of clothing you find if they haven't outright removed it, because they're just getting scraps of cloth. I'm sure you used to find clothing in places like this. It's just fucking cloth. Why is there no... What? What the fuck? What is this game? Oh, fuck. This is actually shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Can you say that because your username is Squilliam in German? Is that what Squilliam Fancy Son's name is? Shouldn't I go about crafting a weapon of some variety? I could. I do a stone axe or a stone spear. What do I need for that? It was a stone and some fibre and some wood. Look at this. Look at that beautiful... Hold on. Oh no. I was having for a brief second there, I was wondering if they had made it too high poly and they just had this cotton plant that was really, really high poly texture and model. Build-A-Bear. Hi, and welcome to Build-A-Bear Workshop. Okay. I need... Do I want a spear or an axe? I don't actually know which is better. Like a bone knife. They've made guns easier to make as well, haven't they? Because you didn't used to just have the ability to make a pipe machine gun. Can you make ammo for it? It doesn't look like it. Interesting. Oh, maybe it's here? No. Wait, what is it I wanted? I wanted to make a thing. Where is it? Spear. Wood and stone, okay. Wood, stone, 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 stone. There's a deer. Yeah. Wood, wood. I thought that was a bear for a second there. Go find another plant that's 3D. There aren't any. It's just cotton. Where did do I have a map? Oh, I do have a map. That's nice. I'm glad I have a map. If we go to a different biome, we might have to find some more 3D plants. Are you 3D? That might be new. This bush here might be slightly new. Okay, let's make a spear now. Now that I can. No, wait. Can I? I can make a club. Wait, I want the spear though. No, I can't. I need stone. Okay. If we head north, we should find the snowy biome. So I might be able to. We can have a look to see if there's. That's the stupidest thing ever. Any game that forces you to sit and wait. So that's a new model. Oh, that. Am I? No, okay, I'm just going insane. Let's go see if we can find any new models for things. Teach the British saying, knobhead. There you go. That's all 2D there. Something wise like if you eat too much soup, you'll turn to Gwyneth Paltrow's goop. When in Rome, do as the Romans. There you go. That's British, I think, maybe. No one, I don't really know any British sayings. Alright, let's see. I keep thinking these are like bears. Educational channel, exactly, yep. When in Rome, you're a bellend. Honestly, if it's a snake. There's a slithering little snake. Where is it? There it is. That's exactly the same snake model as before. They've fucking not even touched that. Look at that. Honestly, if you're gonna take anything from my channel, yeah. If you're gonna take anything away from watching my YouTube channel, it's that the word twat is pronounced twat. And if anyone pronounces it twat, I don't care where you're from, you have the permission to stand up and say you're pronouncing it wrong, it's twat. Oh, this is new. This is all different. What? I don't understand how people can mispronounce twat when you call it them. Like, if I went to someone and said, you're a twat, and they went, oh, what, I'm a twat? And it's like, no, you're a twat. It's a simple word. Say what I'm saying. Let's grab that. Yeah, okay. Right, what? Okay. He just hit me. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Why is the stamina system actually awful? I know that the game it's been like that for a while, but it just feels worse than it used to. It feels so much worse. Okay, where am I now? Oh, okay. Oh, we're going here. Ah, legendary. Oh, for fuck's sake! Preserved in their factory packaging, these parts are the key to crafting legendary gear. Used to craft legendary gear. Oh, that's actually stupid. Why? What's the fucking point of you don't need to add rarities to the fucking armor that is in there. It's not a fucking. We're not playing World of Warcraft. I don't know why people add like qualities to things like that. Like I get having armor that's like more powerful, but Why is that? Why are they just adding nondescript items? Hi, big scary zombie guy. This area is new. I give them that. You know, I take it back. They are adding. They do add new areas to the game. They've updated the map here. They just for some reason had you spawn in an area that has been in the game since it launched. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's dead yet. No, it ain't. This fucking. This is like. This something looks like Kane. Oh, why is this zombie so fucking strong? What is this? Why is there another one now? This is by far the worst game I have played this year. Ugh. That's I'll give him that's a cool looking zombie. Like that's like it looks gross, it's disgusting, and it jiggles when it dies. That's where the jiggle physics should go. I get that it's a gross looking zombie. But it shouldn't take me like 4 minutes to kill one of them. Okay, let's see what's up here. Oh, this place looks nice. Bag of bodies. Everyone likes a bag of bodies. Ow. Okay, any 3D plants in here? I do find it a bit puzzling while they do have like areas have difficulty ratings next to their name. Ooh. I do find it a little bit strange that they've done that. Because like surely you just go there and be like, oh yeah, this is hard. Like it's meant to be like a survival game. So why would you give people that kind of information? Let them make the mistake themselves. What kind of damage does that do? It's better than the thing. Okay. Keep it going. What now? Oh, it's a zombie hole. Shit. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Is it going into daytime? No. Maybe, kind of. Does anyone... I don't know if... This could just be me. But... This game... It doesn't feel like it's encouraging me to, you know, start a base. Because, like... I am feeling inclined just to run around and explore everywhere. Oh, I can't see a thing. That zombie poked me in the eye, and I've died. That's cool. I think that's pretty cool, how when you die, all the zombies in the area, like, run over to you to try and eat you. And I think they do, if you knock one over, then zombies behind it will fall over trying to follow it. So I think that's cool. Oh, look, a rabbit. Okay. But yeah, it might just be me, because I'm, you know, but I'm not really feeling an incentive to hunker down anywhere. I just feel like I should be wandering around and exploring. Ah, the place resets when you die in it. It's another point off. Why does the place reset? What, like... I've ran out of good things to say about this game now. Nothing. Every time I'm like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit too negative, I should probably find something, you know, nice to say about it. But it just doesn't give me anything. No, I can't be asked to open that. Foul trash? That's literally me. Floor tablets? Yeah, don't mind if I do. Just destroy this. Wait. So, yeah, the got the load the render fucking thing's broken. I can't remember what it's called. The load order, I guess, is broken. That's just fine. It's a you know, it's a small team indie game. I would like to see someone's like opinion. I'd like to see an opinion of someone who didn't buy this game when it was first announced. You know, someone who saw that it got released, because this got a front page of Steam release. This got a release on Steam on the front page. I would like to see the opinions of people who saw that, saw it was 30 quid, $40, $45, saw that, bought it, and then played it. Those are the opinions that I want, because those are the opinions that they should be looking for. Because I imagine that there's a lot of reviews will just be people being like, wow, I've been playing this game for the past 11 years and they finally released it. And they're just like happy with anything at this point. Like, it doesn't matter that the game has been in development for so long that people are just happy that it's released. You're alive? No, you're not. Weapon bag? All of this is completely fucking useless. Yeah. Oh. But you know, at least they've increased the texture quality. That's something in it. Oh, they've added this. That's new, probably. Well, they've added a picture of the dogs of dogs to the game. That'll make people happy, won't it? People like dogs. People are a big fan of dog. Oh, there's a gun in the toilet. They haven't fixed that, which is a good thing. I'm glad they haven't. I think that's I think gun in the toilet is something that that was probably never intended. But then they were just like, nah, it's funny, keep it. Hello, Shelby. How's it going? Good afternoon. Clothing? Nope, just more. Why have they removed clothing from the game? This is... I'm so confused at the decisions that they've made. Also, have they removed the cold stat? I don't think they have. Why? I'm in the snowy biome. Why am I not cold? I mean, unless I'm coldering, I'm going cold. What's occurring, Shelby? It's been a few minutes since I've said hi. Anything in here? Yeah, no. It could be because I'm in a structure. That's giving the game too much credit. I'm damn well. I know for certain that isn't the case. Oh, these bushes have models. They're new, I think. I think those bushes might be new. Any we're half on the lookout, Shelby. So I don't know how much you know about 7 Days to Die, but these textures have been in the game since the beginning. They haven't changed. This game has just released in 1.0. After being in alpha. It's been in alpha for 11 years now, and they skipped beta and just released the game. The general theory that we have is that they ran out of money, and so they just had to release it to try and draw up hype so they could actually finish the game that they've spent 11 years not making. Oh, now I'm cold. There we go. It was just taking time to cool down, I guess. Sure. And so here's the thing about 7 Days to Die, is that in of itself, like, just to begin with, the game was ish is the best way to describe it. Like, it was all right. It was fun, but it wasn't. I wouldn't have called it very good or well made. You've just bought it. Did you buy it? Did you buy it full price at 30 quid? Because if so, you've been scammed. You have just paid for a scam. You've paid 30 quid. You stop that. I mean, it's not necessarily a scam. You get a game for it, but this game has been in development for 11 years. You know what? Also, it takes that long for it to pause. Hold on. I want to look up some YouTube. Oops, that's not nice for YouTube. I'm looking. I want to go to this channel. Go to there. And then ignore that. This game, so 7 Days to Die is a fine game. What was a fine game when it was 15 quid. Because it was in alpha, but now that they've released it for $30, it just feels lazy. It feels lazy and cash grabby. And then on top of that, they seem to be turning the 7 Days thing into a brand. So they've had this name, they've had 7 Days to Die for 11 years, and they've just now decided maybe we should do something with the 7 Days brand. And so they're making that this 1v4 7 Days co-op survival thing, PvP thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna have a quick show. Wait, is this? No, not this. Oh yes, kind of that. And what I'm looking at right now, yeah. It's too. There, here we go. Stop that. So, the game does look significantly different to in its original state. Currently, right now, I'm looking at hold on. Give me a minute. Let me have a look at that. I'll bring up one fucking screen. I might as well do that and then do. Which one do I need? This one. Here is what the game looked like 10 years ago. I'm using the Yogscast because they played it. This is what the game looked like 10 years ago. Honestly, it looks very similar. I'll be honest, it looks different, but it looks like a similar game, just with fucking without shaders. But I will give it, this was very early on because everything is still a lot more blocky than it ended up being. And that looks different. I give it that. Then you get to here, which is 7 years ago. This is what the game looked like 7 years ago. And it looks the same. It's obviously visually, it's different somewhat. But like, the hotbar's the same. This is what, okay, Hi Zombie, 1.0 is out. This is the game from 7 years ago. That's the game now. Visually, looks nicer. Other than that, identical. Then the most egregious thing is, there's a fucking bear. Oh look! Oh, there's 3D snow. 3D snow. Most games can't do 3D snow. Bear. You right over there, bear? Whatever. Oh, there's like plants over here. I know I'm being a little. I know I'm not necessarily being fair to it, but the game over the past 7 years, 7 years has barely changed. They've just added a new shader. But yeah, so sorry, the most egregious thing is the pausing, the speed at which the game will pause. So, or more specifically, the speed at which it will load the pause menu, which is that long. As you can see up here is where the pause options are. It freezes. I jump so you can see when it freezes. So when I press it, then it's then there it is. It's so fucking long. You remember having this game years ago and then slowly you couldn't run it on your old PC anymore? You can't run it on my PC now. My computer's making a lot of noise. You probably can't hear it. My computer's fans are going crazy, and I'm on medium settings. I turned motion blur off and increased the LOD distance. So you turn that down. But if I my computer is, I got a fairly decent computer. Well, somewhat decent. I've got a 4070 Ti graphics card. I've got 16 kilobytes of RAM. I can run games that look fairly decent. I can run Elden Ring. I wonder if it might have just been because it was loading. So we'll give it a chance. But this game is it does not like. Oh, it does not like. Oh. It could have been because the game had just loaded up. Oh. It is struggling to make it past 40 frames a second. I'll be honest. It is struggling to get to 60. The loading times aren't that bad. I didn't really pay that much attention to it when I was loading in, but it wasn't that bad. Fat Rasputin, fuck off. Sounds like PC issues. Fuck off. You say it sounds like a PC issue, but I'm able to play it on the PC. The game was made for the PC. I should be able to play it decently on the PC. Oops. Yeah, it's struggling to even get to 40 frames now. It's just... I just don't understand. It's pretty much entirely that I don't I don't understand how you can, like I've said 1,000 times this stream, is that this game has been in development for 11 years and it's now 30 quid. And it's just shouldn't be. Use that. Use that. There's a how big is that bear? That's not. I know a big bear when I see one, and that's not the size of a bear. Bears are not the size of cars. It's fucking huge. Why is it so big? Honestly, I mean, it's animated pretty nice. I was just, it looks, it's a nice looking bear. I'll give it that. There's a nice looking bear model. You know, its fur looks pretty furry. It's got nice big paws. I did that half on purpose. I wanted to see how easy it was to kill. Well, of course I did it on purpose. I didn't accidentally misclick. What I really wanted to look at and to potentially demonstrate is that when you die, everything fucking despawns. All the zombies that are around you are gone. Like the thing that kills you is gone. The bear's gone. Well, some of these zombies are around, but the zombies that kill you, anything that kills you despawns. And if you're in a building, the zombies that killed you despawn and reset. And it's like, fucking why? It's I don't know what their I don't know what their like goal is for these situations. For the game is, if you tell, yeah, it's fine. Like, why not just have everything stay? It's like I fucked up and died. Not only does it tell when you approach a building, does it tell you how difficult it's going to be inside, but it also will reset all the zombies when you die and make a mistake. The game through the shittiest slower over 7. It's not. This game is it's downright appalling, and they've increased the graphical fidelity of it, but like, oh, congratulations. You know. It's like, do you want to be mauled by a dog or a low poly dog? It's up to you, really, isn't it? If I it doesn't really change the fact I'm being mauled by a dog. Okay. Ow. What? No, okay. I was looking to get in the shop. I've only got 4 health. Don't know where my health went. Oh. Okay. Also, these pictures here, they haven't changed them, I don't think. I think those are just the old pictures. They didn't bother to update the loading screens. So that's just lazy. There's no way it would take them 30 seconds to update those. Just go somewhere and take a fucking screenshot. I could do that now. You could just upload a picture of my stream. Okay, that thing's there. Let's see. The way this game works is, oh, here we go. Every building has like a canonical way of getting around it. Which the more I think about it, like, I do like that. I've said many times, I do like the way that all the buildings have a canonical way of getting into it. You know, there's always ways to. Oh, the zombies know how to climb ladders for some reason. There's always ways of getting into a building without having to break anything, or at least break anything major. Which I think is cool. but it does kind of remove the exploration aspect of it, and you know, it kind of, it gives you the illusion that you're exploring, when in reality everything is predetermined. This game is actually a nihilist dream. Okay, grab all that, might as well. It's not like I'm building a base, but you know. Building a base in this game is just so fucking tedious. I just can't be arsed, I'll be honest. Base building in this game is not and has never been very fun. Out of every, as much as I did just comment on the exploration not being as good, I do much prefer doing that. They've made a very, yeah, that's the thing. They've made a very good exploration game, but they haven't made a good, they haven't made a game that, oh, it's broken. They haven't made a game that I want to build in. They've made a game where I want to walk around finding things, which is great. I just don't think that's exactly what they wanted. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's Chris O'Neill. Right. Toilet? Got a gun in it? Nope. Just piss water. Got a gun in it? Nope. Just paper. Yoink all these. Have a little nip. Fuck that off. I'm not playing the game enough to craft out. Oh, miner outfit. You wear that? That's much cooler than what I was wearing. Eat this. I see they haven't changed the fact that when eating food, you just hold a miscellaneous lump of leather. That's 3D. We found another 3D plant halo. Well, kind of. But that may have always been like that. But it has got 3D on it. Kind of. Sort of. A little bit. Sorry. I've had the plague for a week. But did he react to me hitting him in his leg? I don't know if he did, or if that was just the way it looked. Because that'd be fun. Like, then it seemed like he did. But that was because I killed him, so maybe that doesn't really work. Use that. What is the... That's... there's the fucking titty physics in action. Don't ask why I'm looking at the zombie titties, but at this point, it's like, fuck it, why not? It's the most interesting thing to see. It's coffee. What was I think? There was something I had in my head a minute ago. Oh yeah, the difficulty system. I think that's what it is. So in the top right, you can see that it says Blue Birdie and then has the 3 scores. I think that's implying how difficult the area is. But that can't be true, because this is not very difficult at all. What am I... I'd have left this game with a nice opinion had they given up with it 7 years ago. You know? Go. If they had just if it had just been, I mean I'm just repeating myself, I'm aware, but like if they had just said, yeah, we tried to make a game, it was harder than we expected, we're gonna, but you know, we thank you for playing our game and giving us all this feedback, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna go and move on and try and make it like work on other things. I would have accepted it. I would have been like, yeah, fair enough. There would have been people that wouldn't have been very happy, of course. It's always going to be the case, especially when money is involved. But most people would have just been like, yeah, all right. And as long as the next thing that they release was good, it wouldn't have really mattered. Okay, I can't be asked to break that open. Okay, well, ooh, oh, that's a cool way of doing it. Okay, well, that's everything, I think. What's that? What is that, a boar? That's a fucking mountain lion! Why is this place so dangerous? I haven't got any ammo, have I? No, I don't. Alright. I'm gonna beat it to death with the hammer. Ow. Well, never mind. What's it doing? Why is it mating with me? I ain't going back over there. I'm gonna go have a look over here. I'm just kind of using this as an excuse to look around at the different biomes, I guess. Just to see the sort of things that have changed. Because the game isn't drawing me, like, it's not enticing me to want to build or survive or craft or, you know, continue playing the game. And I'm not going to get to the 7th day today. No, I won't. So it's like, there's no point. I'm not going to play this game after today. It takes so long. Like, oh, he's got 3 eyes. What have you done? Why can you not? He's got 3 eyes. He's got 1 eye, 2 eye, and a 3rd eye. This game's just disappointing. Da, 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 da. Alright. I want to go see if I can find, like, the desert biome or whatever. It's just to the south, at least last time. It was last time I checked. Do I go in the water or do I go over the bridge? I'll go over the bridge. It's probably make it easier for me in the long run if I just go over the bridge instead. Huh. Come on, get up. There we go. I actually used to like... Wait for it. Hi, Dodo fan. Slow. How's it going? I actually used to like how bad this game looked. It had a charm to it. It was quirky. Now they've improved the graphics, but you know, to what end? To what goal? What's occurring? Are you knowledgeable on 7 Days to Die at all? Do I have to explain anything about it? No. I'm doing fine. Ish. I'm doing better than I was earlier in the week. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was not very well for some reason. Last Monday, Sunday to Monday last week, I had a very bad, I had a bad fever and just didn't get any sleep at night or during the night, and woke up at like 4 in the morning, and then basically just slept for a day. and I've just kind of been on and off sleeping. I've just been really tired, and I've had a sore throat. It's actually only recently gone away, which I'm glad about. But I've still got a bit of a cough, but, you know. Anything in here? No. So I've spent the last week kind of just feeling sorry for myself. And then we've also been having construction on the house. And so not only have I had like a horrible headache and just feeling horrible, I've been having like the sounds of construction all day, which was the worst on the first day because that's when I felt the worst. Use that. I felt the worst, and one of my neighbours was tearing our conservatory down. Not like out of anger, we asked him to. I thought it was the GameCube logo then. No? Big man? They don't get caught on each other. They just walk over each other. What's the conservatory? Like a... It's like a little room that sticks on the side of houses. They're usually made of like plastic or wood, and are very bright. Like they're just a lot of glass or a lot of PVC. As was made of a lot of old rotting wood, and so once spontaneously caught fire sometime last year. Which is why for a while on Discord it was Endless Bread on Fire Arc. It's because the conservatory caught fire. But yeah, it's just like a room that's meant. It's kind of like it's kind of like you. Oh, for goodness! It's like being outside, but without actually being outside when you're in one. And we were gonna get a new one of those, but we've decided to replace it with like an extra room. But it's still like gonna be the same, so it's basically just a new. So it's an extension, but it's just gonna have a tumble dryer in it. That's about it, really. Use that. Anything else in here? Probably up there, but I'm not climbing up to see. I think you don't really. I don't know if you see conservatories in other parts of the world too much. Like you probably do, just not under the same name. But you don't really see them on like American houses too much. You'll have to excuse if you can hear banging, because like I said, construction. They're getting towards the end of it now, so it's not as bad. That's why I decided to stream. Well, that, and I feel better. But it was very I haven't got any weapons after this breaks. It was very loud last week. Because the main structure's been made now, so most of what they're doing is being done inside, so they're not really drilling into the walls of the house anymore or doing it like that. If you understand it correctly, it's the same concept of a winter garden in Germany, or is that like are you thinking of a greenhouse? A greenhouse, I mean, I'm just going on the idea of a winter garden and a greenhouse being like, you know, you can do gardening in a greenhouse that you can do like throughout the year because it gets much warmer in a greenhouse. But yeah, they're usually connected to that. Like a conservatory will be connected to the back of the house. I'm trying to make a spear. See if I can make a spear. Unless I can repair this sledgehammer. Most of the glass, you put chairs in it so you can sit. Yeah. It's practically that. In fact, it probably is just that. Do this. Oh, I can just repair that. Okay. That's what it is. In our house, we basically just use it for doing the washing in. It's where the tumble dryer. Well, so the washing machine's in the kitchen, but the tumble dryer was in the conservatory, and we used to. I mean, you just like hang clothes in there in the winter. Is it normal in the rest of the world to have like the washing machine in the kitchen? Because I know that in a lot of places you have like you have like a room specifically for that. In America, I think it's fairly normal to have just a room specifically for like the washing machine and tumble dryer. What's that smell? Oh, I was hoping there'd be something behind it. Now I just look mean. Oh, a cat. It is normal. Germany, you either have a separate room or you have the washing machine in the bathroom. Now that's psychotic. That is. There's something wrong with that. That's wrong. I think it's weird how there are little things like that just across cultures, where it's something incredibly strange and mundane that you just wouldn't think about. It's like it wasn't really. It's not really until you start thinking about other countries that you go, hold on, why do we have the washing machine in the kitchen, or why is it in the bathroom? Why is it, I don't know, in the shed? Usually you only have enough connectors for one appliance in the kitchen, and that's usually the dishwasher. The thing is, in the UK, you don't have plugs in the bathroom. I don't. It's very 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 uncommon to have a plug in the bathroom in the UK. You might have one just outside of it, but you won't have a. Why am I wet? I'm inside. Why am I wet? What the fuck? Is it just because it started raining and they haven't fucking coded it right? It switched over to raining, and so it was like, oh, it's raining, quick, make him wet. And then they realised, oh, wait, he's inside. Is rain new to this game? That might sound stupid, but I don't know if I ever remember it raining in this game. No, it must have done. I was heading south because I wanted to see what the other biomes look like. The British Windows have two modes to open. Here you can open it fully like a door or just tilt it slightly, so there's a small slit at the top. It probably depends. You might be able to do something like that. It would probably depend on the house. Our house can't do that. Our house just has... You just open them all the way. Well, apart from my bedroom, in which my window is awful. I have a horrible window. I have a big window, like that. Yeah. That bit there is just like stuck. I can only open this thin bit at the top, and it only opens a small amount. So even when it gets really hot, I can't open the window that much to let much air in. So air just doesn't circulate in my room, even if I have the window open. Triangulating location. What, from the hedge in the garden? From the horribly blown out hedge. It doesn't, I could close my curtains, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still getting to get hot in my room because there's no air circulation. Because I can't open the window any more than about 2 millimeters. Get out. Get out of there. UK bathrooms aren't usually big enough to have something like a washing machine anyway. They're usually really small. Our bathroom can barely fit a human being in it, let alone a washing machine. I can have my door like an extrovert. It's not... I mean, I would if there wasn't anyone in the house. And if I'm not streaming, I open the door. It's not as bad when I'm not streaming. It's just when I'm streaming that it gets bad. I don't like having... I don't like people just wandering around in the background. At least I think it's weird to have... Because, like, British houses are just small, just in general. So I think it's, like, fairly common for British houses to have, like, a tiny little... like, a tiny bathroom. You have one bathroom that's really small at the top of the stairs. Does your house have a small bathroom? Or have you got, like... Are you... Considering that you're like part of the ruling class and you went to that school that all the rich posh people go to, you've got a bathroom that's the size of my house. It's got like a waterfall in it. I'm just assuming because you live down south somewhere that you're, you know, you live down south and you're a scientist. I just assume that you've got a bathroom that's like 8 times the size of my house. Okay. It is something that I do. Oh, hold on. What was that noise I just heard? What? That's a horrible sound effect. Turn that up. Hold on. Oh, they did not balance that right. That's not a good noise. Why does that sound so horrible? Sounds awful. They've just got a bad sound. Oh, you're there. I'm just going to ignore you. Did I go upstairs in here? I must have done. Yeah, of course I did. Sounds like the snare on Metallica's Saint Anger album. It's just a horrible recording. And it's horribly compressed. Okay. Well, see, you live in London. It's got well, you never know. You might live in one of those like London houses that's massive. I'm kind of jealous of how big American houses are. Like even the cheaper ones. Okay, there we go. So what is the, ah, okay, I gotta climb out the window here. Shut up. It's like, I understand that American houses, like, are shit, because you got, like, homeowners associations and things, but at least the house is big, you know. Big and relatively cheap. Turn the volume down. Yeah. This game's not quite Outlast, is it? Then you have to walk further to get to the fridge. Not if I have a fridge in every room. When I finishing Outlast? I did. I did finish Outlast. I got to the end of it. I saw the credits. And I went, this could have finished about 15 minutes earlier. Yeah, I did. It's just that the end of it is shit, and so I kind of sprinted through it because it wasn't very good. Ah. Does that t-shirt says Riz on it? Oh, hold on, it can't load the guy's face exploding. No, it says Fizz, okay. Okay, there we go. This is a... Just... Okay. You want a t-shirt that says Riz on it? You've got to advertise to people that you know what the word means. Okay. You got to make sure that people know that you do, in fact, have Riz. Yeah. Okay. I think the problem with this game as well, and I'd like to assume that the people who made it also like felt the same, and that's why it's like this, is that the zombie survival genre just it's not interesting anymore, is it? No one cares about it. So I imagine that's another thing, is that they just they started this game when it was popular, and now it's like, no one cares. And if you do, you play DayZ or Rust. Most people played games like this because they had no other alternative. But then the people that wanted zombie survival went to DayZ, and the people that wanted the base building went to Rust or Ark or whatever. They'll stick out their gout and they know you're the Rizzler. You gave your brain tumor to me. I do not understand how, like, 30-year-old YouTubers can shout "Gyat" and things like that. I don't really. I sometimes just put him on in the morning when I'm eating breakfast, but like I watch one of like Jimmy Here's videos on him. I say one of his videos. It's just a video of him just watching memes, doing his try not to laugh challenge. It's absolute brain rot content. Like, you don't watch it because you want to be enlightened. You watch it because you wanted to see memes and turn your brain off while some 30-year-old screams at you. But like, I got no idea how people can do things like that. Like scream "Gyat" really loud. It's even worse when he does it because he uses a microphone that peaks. And he's been doing it for years, so he knows it's happening. He just refuses to not have a horrible peaking microphone. I thought that said grandpa's... I thought that said grandpa's leftovers. And I was like, what, his ashes? What's that? I thought it was a space marine. I don't understand. I don't know how. Like, I don't know how YouTubers can put themselves in a situation where they're shouting like current terms. They scare me. I hope I never get to that point. I kind of wish that if I'm going to, as a streamer, I kind of wish to age like Sips. In that, you know, I'm just a guy. Because that's all that Sips is. He's just a guy. He doesn't scream and shout very often. He just like plays games quietly. of people watch him and call him Dad. Okay. You just like play his farming simulator or whatever. Yoink. Your interview's in an hour. You're gonna start. You're starting to vibrate in fear. Just imagine that it's me. I'm interviewing you. That might work. Who's behind me? Anyone? No. It wouldn't, you know, it's probably not gonna help get rid of your nerves, because I know that, you know, someone spending time talking to me would be, you know, I'd be nervous if I had to meet me in the real world, you know, the world famous Endless Bread. Here we go. I'd definitely be terrified. You know, I'd be sweating, I'd be vibrating, I'd be vomiting. I'd be like uncontrollably pissing and shitting. Do you mind? Stop that. Ugh, I just got a glimpse of that thing's dress. There we go. I mean, the fact that the faces like explode is cool. I give it that. It's fun. I could just open that. Just know, Halo, that once you're done at the interview, you get to go home and not have to be at the interview. There's that. Once it's done, it's done. Tools Digest. Use that. Nothing like Tools Digest. My favourite book. Oh, excuse me. Use this. Keep going up. Yeah. There's something over here. Oh. Well, that might be useful. I haven't got I've only ever been to shit of cock. Oh, my ankles are broken. Oh, I've already gone to that. I don't have much in terms of like wisdom when it comes to job interviews, because I've only ever been to one, and it wasn't an interview. It was just more of a, yo, no one else is applying for this job, so you've basically just gotten it. It's like, you can have it if you want it. And I went, no, I've changed my mind. It seems boring. So, there we go. Cornbread. Oh, wait, why does the labels only pop in at this distance? Oh yeah, it also doesn't load the high poly models until you're right next to them. What is this? This just nothing. I'll break this open because this might have like a splint in it. It's got steroids. Yeah, sure. Yeah, use these as well. Might as well develop an addiction. This is if they'd have called this beta, I would have been perfectly I would have been like, yeah, no, this makes sense. I'd have been much more happy if they'd have referred to this as a beta instead of the full launch. This is not. Okay, is that? Yeah. Because I would say, I would say, like, you know, as a game that had not been released, this would be fine. I would happily I would happily if this was if this was being advertised as beta, I would happily have played this game and be like, no, yeah, no, it's got places to go. Like this definitely feels like it's a little bit further ahead than the alpha was. It feels like it has changed. It feels like they could have gotten to a point with the alpha where they go, yeah, no, this makes, you know, we'll do one big update and we'll go up to beta. It doesn't. Don't get me wrong here. Like, it's still, yeah. It's still, it's still beta after 11 years. But I would at least, I wouldn't have as much. Look in the right. The what? The top. What? Where it says B333. 333. Yeah. That's what I saw that as you were saying something about it being beta. I was like, hold on, but it was that all? Did that used to say A3, A whatever, or was it? Would it say version? Would it instead of saying version 1, would it say Alpha 21 version 0.3 or whatever? I don't know if that B does stand for beta. How do I get out of here? Ow! Oh, it's just turned night time. There we go. B for boomies. Or so bombsies. I'm telling you, this game they should have just given up with this game. No one would have blamed them. No, like, I mean, people would have gotten annoyed, of course they would, but like, ultimately, no one would have cared. They should have just. What is that? What's the point of that light there? Is that a landmine? No. I know it was very clearly a wheel, but you can make landmines, I think, out of wheels in this. Okay. They should have just given up because, like, people would have forgotten because it was a game that came out of the zombie survival crafting era. That time like shortly after, I think, DayZ maybe. Minecraft was blowing up. DayZ was a thing, and so someone would go, well, what if we tried to combine those two together? And it's like, that's a fair question because it's very similar. But then, you know, they tried it and it didn't work. So why is the moon so close? That shouldn't annoy me, but it does. The fact that the moon is there, like, I understand that it's, you know, it's meant for visuals and it's not meant to make sense on a cosmic thing, but it's just another thing. Like, I wouldn't have questioned that if the game was good. But the moon is just really fucking close for some reason. 99-cent worms? Count me in, gonna eat those. Just chomp them down. What would you do if, like, you saw me in the real world just sat on a bench somewhere with a bag of popcorn, but you went over to say hi and it was just a box of worms instead and I was just eating them? Would you still say hi to me, or would you slowly, like, back away? I suppose the real question is, you know... Oh, there we go, yeah. It's fine, I didn't want to hit anything anyway. I suppose the real question would be, if you did come and say hi, and I stretch my arm out to offer you one, do you think you'd take one? Like, you know, when in Rome sort of thing. Like, it's rude not to. Where's my armor? Modifier? You'd slowly back away each step, getting faster until you're eventually running away. Yeah, you know, I can't. I mean, I'm not chasing after you. I wouldn't do that. I just quietly go back to eat my box of worms. I'll be honest, it annoys me more than it should that when you die, everything, all the zombies that are attacking you despawn. And considering you've eaten worms before, probably. Yeah, but you're being paid. This time I'm just, like, offering you one as a snack. This time... Wait, what? Why am I moving so fast? Yeah, why was I moving so weirdly there? Never mind. I'm just slurping down worms like they're spaghetti. I get a speed boost after I die. I don't know what sentence just came out of my mouth, but it was... I was at least attempting to read what you said. Okay. Yeah. I don't... I don't know what to think of this game. I don't know what... It's just... Alright, Halo. Good luck. Climbing out of the walls for some reason. Why are they in the walls? I couldn't tell you, but they are. Alright, Halo. I don't know if I'm going to do 4 hours today because it's hot and I'm tired. But yeah, if I'm still streaming, I'll see you then. If not, I'll see you next stream. But you'll do fine. Probably. And if you start stuttering, just take a moment and go, sorry, I'm too excited. How did the zombies get behind here without breaking anything? Can hear some? Somebody over here, maybe? There's one. Good, good. Yeah, you can. Whoop. Oh, hello, random nurse. There's also like there's no logic to where zombies spawn. Because like why would there be a nurse in here? I get that zombies would roam, you know. It's also like depending on how long the it's been since the outbreak. The zombies would roam. They'd run around and see where they'd end up in places where you wouldn't expect them to. And based on the way this game looks, the outbreak could have happened a long time ago. So it's like that kind of makes sense that zombies, you know, they'd be scattered around. But at the same time, why would there be a nurse here? There's not a hospital for miles. In fact, the last time I checked, the hospital was all the way over here somewhere. So it's like, why are they here? And then it's like, in a number of the places, in these places, like the zombies that like just get pulled out from behind the wall. So how'd they get there? Like with most things from this game, from like most of my thoughts, they're it's a nitpick, but the game lost the right to not be nitpicked when it took fucking 11 years to come out. What's that noise? It's you. Yeah, well, how did that fuck? How does a nurse get up there? So I haven't seen any male nurses. Well, male practitioners of medicine. Maybe the guy's wearing a suit is a nurse. Oh, I just fucking fell on a bloody thing. Shit. It'd be nice if it wasn't so dark, I could have seen that happening. Down here. There we go. Can't see it. In fact, I think you can see it on stream better than I can see IRL. There's also, like, just the zombie variety is the same. They haven't updated that. I mean, they have. They've added a couple more, and they have updated the models. But the zombie types, the actual designs of these zombies has been like this, like, since the game came out. It was announced, but not exactly. There have been new ones added over time, but there's been nothing added on that front. Okay. I do wonder if these zombie models are theirs, or if they did buy them from like a source, like a web store. Yeah. What are you doing? Stop that. Stop it. Wait, did that? At least they do have, I think. Like they do. When you kill them, they have damage related to where they are hit. Use that. Use that. That's not anything useful. So like just then, I hit that zombie on the top of the head, and so the top of its head broke off. If you hit it in the face, its face smashes out, which is cool. Not what I would have personally, not what I would have personally spent the time doing. No one was asking for that, but you know, it's something. Take that. Anything else in here? No, I'll break this open. Use that. Should I... Is this used to build? It's used to upgrade these though, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, great. How does building work? I don't think I'm gonna build a base, but I might as well have a look to see how it works. Is it just done with this? Do I just have to build those? Yeah. Wait, does this do... I don't think it does. Give me a sec. No, okay, just do it like that. Why does this not have a texture? That's just like... why do none of the blocks have textures? Why... They're the most fundamental blocks that you could build with. Why are they not textured in the menu? What? It's fucking stupid. I was gonna play TF2 today, and instead I decided that I wanted to see what this was gonna be like. I was expecting, you know, I wasn't expecting much, but I was expecting something. I was expecting to sort of to at least be able to look at it and go, yeah, this is different. But I can't. It's because it's not. If you showed me this game last year, I would have gone, nothing, it's the same. I would have gone, this game hasn't changed. I think the idea is cool though. For like, to an extent, the fact that, you know, there's a, you have a set number of days to build up your defenses, and then once you get to the final day, those defenses are tested, and then you get another 7 days to continue building up defenses. And then, then another, yeah, after that second 7 days, more zombies come and they're stronger, and maybe there's different types that can attack you, and that just keeps escalating. I think that's cool. I think it's definitely cool. And to be fair, the graphics of it isn't really the problem, because I'm trying to imagine the graphics style that you'd want for this, or for that type of game, and I can't really imagine you'd want anything different. I think that the graphics for this isn't that bad. Even when the graphics were like much lower resolution than they are now. I think there was a charm to it. But I think a lot of those graphics, while charmingly bad, now that they've been made, now that the graphics themselves has been made nicer, it just didn't look right. Well, I haven't really got anything else to complain about it. Like nothing like crazy has happened. I think that's probably the worst part, really, is that there's nothing crazy. Like there's nothing, no like horrible, horrendous bug has been added. The game hasn't been broken any more than it already was. It's just that now you're paying 30 quid for a broken game, as opposed to 15. Whenever you go specifically for realism, you better succeed 100% of people complain. Yeah. I think that the problem with realism as well is that it just doesn't age. Very rarely does realism age. And a lot of games from the past that had realism, they've not aged poorly. Like, you know, a lot of the Call of Duties from back in the day, you know, they don't necessarily look great, but they haven't, they don't, because they just don't have the I don't know, the charm that to look right. This game here has the they've just updated the graphics that are 11 years old. A lot of, well, not all of them, but you know, I showed you in that Yogscast clip. In that Yogscast clip, a lot of the textures, a lot of the item images, they're higher resolution than they used to be, but they're still the same texture. They're still the same icons that they've had for the past 11 years. 7 years, sorry. They do, don't get me wrong, old games do look bad. But the thing is, you say GTA, but GTA is still is stylized. It's stylized realism. But like GTA 5 is stylized realism. I think a lot of it's not really necessarily it's not completely fair, I would say, to compare those sorts of games, because those games themselves are good, and so, you know, whether or not the actual graphic like looks good, it's still fun, you know. But no, yeah, no, you are right. The realism goes out of date incredibly quick. It's like how you see it a lot in film as well. A lot of old films that you watch when you were younger, or just at the time, that have CG in it that you remember being like, oh, that's real. You know, that graphic that looks really, really good. And then you watch it now as an adult having other things. It's like, it doesn't actually look as good as I remember. It's like, this is a bad example, but an example nonetheless is Shrek. Like, Shrek looks fine. Don't get me wrong. It looks fine. But like, the moment you start looking into the background of Shrek and start looking at some of the bits that aren't the center focus of the film, it starts to look a bit dodgy. Or like Toy Story, a lot of the backgrounds don't look the best. But back when I watched them as a kid, and when anyone watched them when they first came out, they looked great. I know they're not realism, but you know what I mean. That's graphics as a whole. Toy Story I used to think Toy Story looked amazing, and now it just looks a bit weird, especially that like small toddler. Okay, there we go. Also, I think all the children are the same model in Toy Story 1. um, but yeah, no, pulling off realism is nigh impossible. Is nigh impossible simply because of how quickly things change. Which is like, you know, it's not necessarily a big problem, but like if you pull it off, because sometimes the game is meant to just be played during its period. You know what I mean? Not every game is designed so that it's going to be look good in 10 years time. But you know, I just think that isn't acceptable for a game that's been in development for 11 years, because that just doesn't look very good. Like, that's got a nice lighting engine. I mean, it doesn't, but the lighting looks good when you don't notice all the problems with it. You know? It's got a nice, the shader looks good from afar. But yeah. I think some games will hold up though. Like I said, a lot of realism, the graphics in games won't hold up, but I think a lot of the times, the game itself will. Say people will look at GTA 5 and go, yeah, no, that doesn't look very good, but it is a very good game, you know. I remember when it was just a photorealistic picture of a bird. I don't know why I said photorealistic. I could just say it's just a picture of a bird. It looks nice, but you know, if that bird isn't in the game, and that's just a picture, that's just a photograph someone took. Okay. But yeah, I think. Oh, sorry. I can't. I didn't. What I was going to say. I think, but I then didn't really have anything else to say. I wish I was a rich bird. Yes, that kind of flickering light. What is the lighting doing here? There's also like no shadows on any of the grass, because if they did, it would fucking tank the frame rate. Maybe there is if you turn the settings up, but you know. Oh my thing's broken. I bird, therefore I am. Repair. What's that noise? I can hear something. I heard a I heard a very low helicopter and was concerned. uh, but more specifically, it was the type of helicopter I heard because it sounded like a Chinook, and I was like, I want to see that. If I'm hearing a Chinook flying overboard, I want to know what it. I want to see it. But whatever it was long gone by the time I found it. I could hear it as I was sprinting around the house trying to find it. I could hear it. I just never saw it. Okay, I've suffered an abrasion. Thank you, game. I'm infected. When did that happen? It's a vitamin. I can use that anyway. Okay. Actually, I want to keep going south because I wanted to look for something. Just look at the lighting engine. It's so fucking... Does it do... No, it doesn't. Okay. Maybe it doesn't at a distance. I was wondering if, like, the plants tracked to you. I don't think they don't. I know they don't. You'd be able to see if they do. Oh, she's got her eye hanging out. That's cool. Ooh. Free stuff? Oh, that's nice. What's that? Yeah, I'll use that. Might as well. Don't know why it has the sound of a defibrillator. I put a bandage on my arm. Sure. It's whatever, okay? It's fine. I'm not annoyed. I'm not annoyed at the fucking strange... This isn't like a poorly made fucking YouTube video. You're allowed to spend time to get the right sound effects. You've had 11 years to make sound effects that fit it. I hope that anyone who worked on this game doesn't put it on their fucking CV. They should be ashamed of what they've made. If they're proud of it, like, fucking just think about what you could have done if you'd have taken this experience and done something else with it. Just think of how proud of it you could have been with that. What is this? Are you a re-dead? What are you doing? Oh. They're not really that scary when you see these models are pretty cool. I'll be honest. I think the zombie model's pretty good. Yeah. They are definitely improvements, an improvement of what they used to do. It's just unfortunate that their animation isn't scary in the slightest. Their animation is just silly. What the fuck off? I'm glad that I'm not like the only one that thinks this is bad. Like I'm glad that I'm not. It doesn't seem like I'm being unfair on the game. I don't like how everything's all you know. I don't care what's in there. The clips at the point out this is better than this. Because look, that I hit him in the back of the head, and therefore the back of his head exploded. That's cool. That's oh. That's a cool little thing. It's a nice little detail. What's down here? This is cool. Ah, it's an underground. Oh, I bet you fall through the floor if you walk in the house. Yep. Yep. Okay. Put these boots on. Use that. Oh, use that. Why not? I don't think I've never really thought this game was bad. It wasn't it wasn't until they released it, until they claimed that it was released, that I thought a lot of these things were bad. Even when it had been in development for 11 years and was still really janky, I was still like, yeah, but you know, it's a fun game. It's a fun game, and for the price that you'd pay for it, it wasn't that bad. But you know, just like now that it has been released, you're allowed to fucking, you can criticize it much more fairly. I think I've been in there, but there's a another direction, I think, that leads into the house. Oh, it just leads into the well. Wellity, wellity, wellity. Can I actually climb up here? I can. I just got gunpowder. I was carrying around several fistfuls of gunpowder in my inventory. Nothing wrong there. Perfectly safe. Hup. Yeah, saw that. Okay. You know, I've been watching do you mind? Oh, where'd you come from? These past couple of days, I've been watching a number of these oh, I thought she was going to fall down the hole. These videos, which is just some guy that wanders around Japan. And the videos are just that. It'd just be like 40, 50, 60 minutes of just a guy wandering around, like filming in 4K. Just him going for a walk around different streets. Like no commentary, nothing. It's quite fun. Well, I say fun. It's not like he's going out of his way to make it like funny, alright. It's just interesting to look at it, because it's, oops. It's just like looking at another country, but not from a hey, look, I'm gonna make a video about just how good this country is or whatever. It's just a guy wandering around. The comment section, though, is full of a lot of people being like, wow, this is much better than all Western countries. And it's like, what the fucking... You're allowed to like your own country, you know, even if it's not the best. A lot of people that are like, oh, look how good Japan is, it's amazing. And it's like, yeah, but Japan has its own set of problems anyway. Hold on, I saw something with the animation of this gun. Yeah, that's right, it doesn't have any animation. The gun doesn't have any animation. There's not a single bit of animation on the gun. Why does the gun not have any animation? They've made the model. They either made or stole it. They probably didn't steal it. They've made or bought this model, but it's just the model. It doesn't have it. Look, the slide doesn't come back when you shoot it. The slide doesn't come back when they cock it. Oh, what the fuck? That's like the first animation that anyone making something, anyone who like would put a gun in the game, that's the first animation you make. They just haven't. In 11 years, they have not animated the gun being used properly. I kind of want to make a pipe weapon now, just to. I kind of want to just see if they've got an animation on things like the pipe machine gun. I need glue and a short iron pipe. I've got the pipe, I just need the glue. I'm gonna see if I can make a just to see if like maybe those guns have animation on them, because they're not guns that are models of something else. Because this is a Beretta, this is an M9, so it's Like maybe they bought this model just from somewhere and then they've put it in the game. Very low texture. Just noticed that. Just noticed that the texture for the handgun is pretty low quality. For this $45 game. But you know, maybe the guns that they've made specifically for this game that aren't based on real guns, maybe they would have full animations to them. So let's go have a look, see if we can find some glue and make a pipe gun. There we go. I haven't seen any glue for a while, so I don't think I missed any. I might have done, but... Yep. Cattle feed. Make cows fat again. It's funny, that is. I don't know if you believe me. I don't think I do either. Fertilizer? You are? It's got what plants crave it does. You are? Okay, okay. That won't have glue in it. This probably won't either. It's got a charred meat. Yeah, alright, I'll eat that. Glue? No. Got some lead, though. Can eat that, yeah? Eat that. Make this game more bearable. I know I suck. No, I don't. Fuck off. Not in this case. The game fucking sucks. Da 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 da. How fascinating. I take no get rid of that and that. I take no responsibility for being suckage at this. This game is shit. I can pick up more stones if and when I need them. And it's a heave ho, hi ho, going down the plains. Okay. Glue. Okay, let's make this. I want to see. Oh, yep, it's going to take me 8 seconds. It's fine. You know, I'm not over here fucking aging. Oh, more glue. So here's this. I've got ammo, I think, for this. Yeah, I do. Okay, so yeah, no, they've got ammo for this. Look at that. That's like, not ammo. They've got animation for that. Well, they haven't got. Well, they haven't got much. Yeah, look. They've gone out of the way to animate that. Just not the handguns that you can find in the toilets. Why have they so like sparsely put their like effort? Like they've put effort into in just the strangest places. Because some parts of the game, like, are nice. Like, some parts of the graphics look alright. Some animations look alright. Some of the map is nice. Some of it's just some. Some of the game feels competent. But the problem is that the game has been in development for 11 years. Just why are these tires only just loading? Look at why is the view distance, the load distance, so fucking close? I get it for the grass not loading that far. That's fine because they've got far too much grass to begin with. But like, why does things just disappear so quickly? Why it's so odd. Wait, did that card just spawn in, or am I insane? I think I might be insane, actually, on that front. No, because the... Yeah, no, the car disappears that close. What? What's the... Why? This is fucking abysmal. It's like, why they've put effort that it's like they've put effort into places that people would notice, so people don't complain, or at least in hopes that people don't complain. But it hasn't worked because I'm complaining. Da-da-da-da. I'm not. I'm a bitch, but that's regardless. I can't help it. What's this? I thought that said some gay running then. I can't help it that this game has been in development for 11 years and hasn't changed in the past 7 of those. This game has been in development for 11 years and it is now $45. Well, I think it's, according to Halo, it's $45. It's £30 at the very least. And it claims to be a version 1 of a product, so... Which, you know, says to me that this game is now out of alpha. It is no longer in a developmental period. The game is complete, and anything that we add on here from now on is going to be just additional content. But the problem is the game isn't complete because they've got Kickstarter goals they still haven't added into the game. If they had added everything into the game from the Kickstarter, then maybe I'd consider this a little bit more. I'd be like, okay, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't, because it'd still be shit. I was fine with the game being shit before, but it's just now that it's considered version 1, they've lost the goodwill that it's not in alpha anymore. There. Fuck off. Okay, how do I get into any of these buildings? Can I? Or am I gonna have to break in? It's gonna take so long to break anything. That's the other thing. It's like, do you want me to be able to break things or not? Do you also have 3 eyes now? Sometimes, some of them when you kill them, they spawn an extra eye. Is that a landmine? No, it is just a hubcap. Okay, don't need that. Or that. Okay, it seems like if I'm gonna want to get in anywhere, I'm gonna have to break in. Fine. Well, unless I can get in, like over here. There might be a secret way in somewhere. Never mind. No, there's not. Ah, at least the vending machines still work. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no, you can break in through that, for goodness sake. Take this. Go. Come on. There we go. Oh, I thought you were dead. There we go. I wonder if I'm sunburned. I look a little bit sunburnt. I was out in the sun earlier. My nose feels like it's hurting, like it's sunburnt. as I haven't, sorry, as I was out in the sun, I could feel my nose beginning to burn a little bit, or at least my face. I burn easily. I've got sensitive little Bernie skin. I'm wearing the skin of Bernie Sanders. Oh, piss! Why were they running so quickly? Fuck's sake. I assume it's got something to do with their red eyes? Ugh. I don't know how much more of this game I could take. There's nothing. I don't. I feel like I'm not gonna see any more of this game. I think I might fuck off. It's now it's almost 30 degrees in my room. I'm getting too hot, and I'm all I'm gonna be doing from now on is just looking at the same badge stuff over and over again, and I'm gonna end up sounding like a broken record. What's this? Lone wolf? Some bald guy. That's funny. I'm not. Yeah, yeah. So look, they react to being hit in certain parts of the body, which is cool. I give them that. If you hit them in the leg, they fucking do the stanky leg. Oh, $9 for cigarettes. What a steal, probably. I don't know. I've never smoked before. Yeah, so these guys do just always spawn like that. So I try to hit them in the leg to see how they react. Yeah, so yeah, they do. They react to being hit in the leg at least slightly. It's like, sure, great. Ugh. I'm just fucking. I'm bored of this game now. There's nothing to it. I've been playing this game for 11 years. I've seen everything this game has to offer. They've just slapped a new coat of paint on it. That's my review. My review is this is an 11-year-old game that I've played for 11 years on and off. So I know what this I don't care about it anymore. They've released the new they've gone, whoa, it's in version 1.0. But it's like anyone who cares about this game has already played it and realized that it hasn't changed. That's, as has been mentioned many times before, that's the problem with early access. Wait, can I? Oh no, I can. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't like me switching between things quickly with my mouse. Like if you want to, if you want to scroll from one item to the next, you have to do it slowly. You can't be too quick about it. Okay. I'm just gonna... I don't know why I'm gonna go get my items. I've got no reason to. It's not like I can get past this corridor anyway, that for some reason they come out at max speed. It's a very weak door. Oh. Yeah, yeah, look. They react depending on where you hit them, which... that's cool. Not, like... Not necessarily innovative, but cool. Okay, I'm bleeding. I'm out of stamina. This guy just apparently won't die. He's just not going to die, alright? Fair enough. Alright, I'm done. I ain't fucking playing this anymore. It's shit. I will, I'll come back another day and play something else. I don't know what I'm gonna do next time I stream. I'll figure it out at some point. Unless you really want to play this game, don't buy it. That's my official review. Just play something else. Don't give your money to a developer that's gonna sit and do nothing for 11 years and then when they run out of money, throw out 1.0. Ugh. Maybe there's stuff going on behind the scenes that fun pimps, but if that's the case, why are they not? Why do I not know about it? You know, why aren't if you know, if maybe they were like, you know, in fucking living in what's it called? Oh, where's the place? Maybe if they were living in East Ukraine and they were having problems because of that, yeah, maybe that'd still be 11. That still would, 11 years ago would put them during the during 2014, I think. Yeah. Well, it would put 'em- it's enough time for if they, maybe if the developers lived in Crimea and that's causing problems. I don't know. Oh, I think that may have always been there. I was going to say, is that a fucking COVID reference? But that may have just been there the whole time. But yeah, I'm done. I'm going. Dude, look how long it takes to pause. All right, that's it. I'm going. Thank you for watching. I'll be back. I'll be back next time I stream to stream again. Thank you for watching. Take care. And where's the button? There it is. Bye bye.